Hello and welcome to Banu's Corner. I'm very excited to share an eco-friendly easy way to make Ganesha idol for you to make this year for Ganesha Chaturthi. I have been making Ganesha idol every year for the past few years for Ganesha Chaturthi. I'm not using the usual clay, play-doh, turmeric or flour. This dough is easy to make with items from your kitchen. And guess what? This dough is easy to shape and holds well. It hardens and stays good for years. I will show you the first Ganesha idol I made a few years ago. As you can see, it is still good, firm and sturdy. First I will show you how to make the eco-friendly dough, which will take about 10 to 12 minutes. Next I will show you step by step how to make the Ganesha idol, which will take a maximum of half an hour. It is a very rich and rewarding experience to make your own Ganesha. Plan to do the Ganesha idol in advance as it needs 2 to 3 days to dry out completely. To make the dough we need 1 cup of baking soda, the cooking soda, half a cup of corn starch and 3/4 of a cup of water and food coloring. I took red because I was going to make pink. Now mix the soda and the cornstarch in a saucepan and room temperature water and add food coloring of your choice. I wanted pink, so I added 4 drops of red food coloring. Dissolve the contents in water well and then place it on medium-low heat on the stove and stir well continuously, and you can see it will start lumping up, so keep stirring continuously, and you stop and take it off the stove when it resembles mashed potatoes. So be on the lookout because it hardens very quickly towards the end. You can see the lumps. This is the stage you have to be very careful. Don't put it on high, it has to be on medium low. It's thickening, and when it rolls off the sides of the pan you can remove it. It's very hot, so you transfer it to a plate and cover it with a wet towel. The dough is ready to use when it cools off. As you can see, it is soft and pliable. Now to make the Ganesha idol, we need to make balls for the head, for the belly, 2 ears, 2 hands, 2 legs, trunk, base pedestal, crown base and the crown top. So I'm going to use my old Ganesha picture as a reference for you to follow to get an idea as to how to make the Ganesha. And to secure the Ganesha you need some toothpicks, so nice pointy ones should be fine. So make sure you have that handy when you start your project. You have to use your own judgment by looking at the picture, because as you know the head has to be smaller than the belly, so you keep that as a reference point, the picture, and start making the balls and keep it aside, because this is going to make the actual putting together of the Ganesha a lot easier when you have all the balls ready. It's okay if the sizes vary a little bit here and there. You can always add some dough or pinch off some if need be. So make sure you have all the balls first readily made, and then we can assemble everything together. You can make the balls and place it on a labeled paper so that you know which ball is being used for which part of the body, because it will be your first time you're doing this project. First we start off with the base, so you take the ball for the base, flatten it, and every time make sure you smoothen it out and make it even. Now you add the belly, and then you have 2 balls for the legs, so roll them out. It's okay to make a rough shape at first and then you can fine tune it There you go. I noticed that it was not smooth, so I'm redoing it. You see, this dough is easy to handle. Now you're going to make the hands. I just realized that the belly is too small, so I'm adding more dough to it and making it a little bit bigger. It's okay, we are learning as we go along. Next, we're going to roll out the hands. The right hand has the right palm up in a blessing gesture, Abhaya Hasta, and the left hand, Ganesh is holding a laddu. So the palm is flat and you place a little ball resembling the laddu on it. So I'm doing everything by trial and error. So the dough is easy to handle, so even if you make a mistake, you can take off that part out, redo it and put it back. Here's the laddu going on the left hand. Now I'm attaching the belly to the pedestal with a toothpick, and then I altered the head size because I changed the size of the belly, so I made the head size slightly bigger and attached that. And now we're making the trunk. So you make the trunk and you smoothen it to the face, and now we're going to do the attach the ears. So make two balls and attach it to the toothpick, pass through the center of the head, and then press the balls to make nice elephant ears. Now you can place the crown. You roll out and you add the base of the crown. Now take a toothpick and secure the two hands to the body, and now roll out the top of the crown and then top it off with a small cone shape. Use a toothpick to secure the crown to the head. Now you can decorate your Ganesha using your imagination. I put 3 vibhuti marks on the forehead and decorate the crown. And then mark the trunk with horizontal marks as well. Next you attach the tusks on the face, and you can add eyes. You can use peppercorns, cloves. I'm using these 2 little natural seeds, and make a thin sacred thread and attach it. I'm taking a piece of toothpick to secure the laddu to the hand. I'm securing the ears again with another toothpick, and I'm securing the legs as well with toothpick. Now we're going to make the Vahana of Lord Ganesh, the mouse. So I'm making a cone shape body for the mouse. I attached a tail and put peppercorns for the eyes and 2 oval ears. Doesn't he look cute? So now Ganesha is ready. Our own Ganesha made with our own hands. What a pleasure it gives us, and what joy to do puja with this on Ganesha Chaturthi day. The leftover dough can be put in a ziplock and placed in the fridge and used for another project. Remember that it takes a couple of days at least for the Ganesha to dry out completely, so handle it with care until then and make it in advance for Ganesha Chaturthi. The color of the Ganesha will fade a little bit when it dries out. So remember that when you are adding the food coloring. If you like this video, please like and share, and please do subscribe to Banu's Corner. Wishing you all a very happy Ganesha Chaturthi, and may Lord Ganesha bless us all abundantly.